The whole area is called Murjan Hills, and it's an hilly area. But this plain is on the foot of this hill, as you can see, and we are at 450 meters above the sea level. These are all our vineyards, and totally we have now 40 hectares planted. There are more 15 hectares in the neighborhood, but not all planted yet. We're still growing, still in the process of planting new vineyards.
And which grapes?
Mainly Primitivo. Mainly Primitivo grapes, but we also have a part of Falanghina and a part of Aleatico, which is an aromatic grape. And both Primitivo and Aleatico are autochthonous from this area. And Falanghina is from Campania mainly, but we need a white grape to enrich our range of wines. So the owner personally went to Campania to choose the plants to plant here, and we obtain a wine that is quite different from the original Falanghina from Campania. We found it more mineral, more acidic, because of the soil is different. The soil is limestone mainly, and it's very rich of substances for the growing of the plants.
Do you have a wine with a geographical indication?
Yes, of course. The Primitivo DOP Gioia del Colle. It's the town nearby, and that names all the area where the Primitivo of Gioia del Colle may be produced. That is a very large area compared to other DOP. In this part of the vineyard, we have planted various clones of Primitivo according to the studies of the University of Bari. We cooperate with them in studying different types of Primitivo grapes. This is the ancient typical system of growing vineyards in Apulia. It is called alberello. It's a small bush tree that is very close to the soil. We don't give any help to the plant, that brings the springs just on its own. All the production is organic. We don't use any kind of fertilizers or chemicals in growing our plants. It is unusual in other areas, but in Puglia it is a very ancient tradition that you have in the same field many plants of different kinds, olive plants. We have also apricots or prunes, all figs, all in the same field. This is typical from Puglia, from our area at least. The advantages are the weather. In some seasons the weather is not good. You can always have an harvest from at least one of the kind of plants that you planted. And most of plants help each other, because any of them needs different substances from the soil, and they help the other plants to develop. So, for example, in the vineyard, not this year but last year, we planted between the rows the fava beans, because it fixes azote in the soil, and it helps to grow. You can see the diameter of the trunk.
Yeah.
It's quite double the other trunks.
So how old in years would you say?
70 years. You can see here a beehive, a natural beehive, where bees have settled by their own. We didn't make anything, and this is very important because bees are indicators of the quality of the air, of the environment. It means that we are in a very clean environment here, unless they would not settle. Here we have some large barrels and barrique of French oak, and we use them to age our top wines, while the others stay only in stainless steel. So this is the winery. The building is not very old, but it has been built according to the stones that were in the zone, in the area, however. And we put the wine in the bottles from the tanks that we have in the floor below us, and then put labels and close the bottles, put them in cardboards and then store them until the shipment.